And now we get word from the coach that Angel Reese is going to have a modified role.
Did you catch the chaos unfolding with Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky? New head coach Teresa Weatherspoon just shook things up, big time. This wasn't a simple lineup change, it was a full-on bombshell. Angel Reese didn't just get benched, she got blindsided, and nobody saw it coming.
23 double-doubles on the season, another rookie record for Reese.
One moment, Angel Reese was the pride of the Chicago Sky, grabbing boards, dominating headlines, and moving jerseys like a superstar. The next, she vanished, replaced, sidelined like she never mattered.
I think everything goes into it, just again seeing what lineups we've experimented with, a bunch of different lineups, and just seeing who gels best with what we have, and just figuring out how to move forward from there.
Just like that, the Chicago Sky shook up the lineup. Looks like we won't be seeing those Angel Reese double-doubles anytime soon.
At least she got her double-double, right? Oh, no, wait, she didn't! Now what are they gonna say? People are missing perspective in their life. And a perspective you need to have is a reminder that this player is a professional basketball player. How about it? Bang! Bang! Bang!
Angel Reese fans are furious, flooding social media with claims that this is all a setup to erase her rebounding reign before she can claim the title of double-double queen. Overnight, her role was torn to shreds. And just like that, rookie Camila Cardoso was crowned the future. Fans were in shock, Twitter exploded, and Angel, she vanished. No training camp, no statements, no explanation, just silent.
New head coach Tyler Marsh is busy installing a different vision for Chicago's offense. The Sky plan to use second-year power forward Angel Reese much differently than how she was deployed in her rookie season.
This isn't just a simple rotation tweak, it's a full-blown identity crisis. A sudden shift in power that's left fans wondering, is Angel Reese already being pushed out of the league's future before she even hits year 2? And what comes next could completely reshape her career. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you think this could be the beginning of Angel Reese's downfall. Now let's break it down, because the moment this news dropped, it sent shockwaves across women's basketball. Angel Reese, the most hyped rookie of last season, is no longer the focal point of the Chicago Sky's offense. That role now belongs to Camila Cardoso, the 6'7" Brazilian newcomer who hasn't even logged real WNBA minutes yet.
The Chicago Sky's offense will no longer run through Kennedy Carter. Carter averaged 17.4 points per game in 2024, leading the Sky in scoring. Interesting. It should lead straight through, I believe she's what, 6'6"? Camila Cardoso?
In her first major move as head coach, Teresa Weatherspoon didn't just shift Angel Reese's role, she rebuilt the entire offense around someone else. Camila Cardoso was getting the post looks. Camila was dominating the paint. And Angel, she was pushed to the perimeter, told to space the floor and start taking jump shots. The same shots she struggled with since her college days. Just like that, Chicago's strategy flipped from Reese crashes the boards and finishes strong to please take mid-range shots even if they're not your game. It didn't feel like a coaching adjustment. It felt like a complete identity theft.
I find this rather interesting because it sounds like they're going to pull her out further from the basket. And I wonder how her fans are going to feel about that. If she's further away from the basket, that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of, or as many, I would believe, offensive rebound opportunities for one Angel Reese. And they want her to shoot more mid-range.
Reese's supporters were livid. Social media blew up with backlash. Fans accused the Chicago Sky of sabotaging their own star. Claims of favoritism, branding politics, even full-blown conspiracy theories started flying. They're trying to wipe out her legacy before it even starts, one fan wrote. Another simply said, it's a setup. With all the outrage, people waited for Angel to respond. Maybe a fiery tweet, a cryptic Instagram post, even a bold "they tried it" moment. But instead, silence. No interviews, no statements, no press conference. Angel Reese completely disappeared from the spotlight.
Per Julie Poe of the Chicago Sun-Times, Reese has yet to post up at training camp.
She didn't show up to training camp, not for a single drill, not even the team photo. And that silence? It was louder than words. In a league where every player battles to earn their spot, Angel Reese vanished right when her team needed her the most. This wasn't just skipping a practice. It felt like a protest, a silent stand, like she was saying, if I'm not allowed in the paint, I'm not playing at all.
Reese thinks learning the new offense is, quote, a transition for her in training camp, but thinks she'll be able to learn the new skill set easily. Quote, what's the point of me working on it if I'm not going to take the shot, ? Reese asked.
And that silence? It only poured gasoline on the fire. Was she injured? Refusing to adjust? Was this a quiet showdown between the star player and the coaching staff? Nobody knew, and the lack of answers made the rumors explode even faster. But why would Angel Reese disappear at a moment like this? Simple, because without her signature role, everything she's built, her whole brand, is hanging by a thread.
If she's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't, it should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Camilla to be able to rebound, and we know she can hit layups. We've seen them. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos of her hitting plenty of layups.
Angel Reese wasn't drafted to be a scorer. She wasn't signed to drain threes or space the floor. She came in to own the boards, and that's exactly what she did. Her rebounding was fierce, relentless, personal, as if every board was a challenge thrown at her. That's how she pulled down 19 rebounds in a single pro game. That's what made her jersey fly off the shelves. That's how she built a loyal fan base. But now, the Chicago Sky are asking her to give up the very thing that made her a star. They want her stepping away from the basket, taking jump shots, running cuts, and floating on the perimeter like a stretch four. That might work for a smooth shooter, but Angel Reese? She shot just 39.1% last season, and most of those shots were close to the rim. This isn't just a shaky stat, it's a major warning sign, asking her to reinvent her game this quickly without the shooting skills or footwork to back it up. Feels less like growth and more like a setup for failure.
Reese averaged 13.1 points per game, 13.1 rebounds per game, in an offense where her primary goal was to post up. She made just 39.1% of her field goal attempts, and we know from 5 foot in, she was the most inefficient field goal percentage shooter in the league.
While Angel Reese is being pushed to adapt to a game that doesn't fit her, someone else is effortlessly stepping into her spotlight. Where Angel is missing in action, Camila Cardoso is everywhere, dominating practice, owning the post, lighting up highlight reels. She even went viral after facing off against her own national team. Now, Cardoso is being built up as the new franchise cornerstone for the Chicago Sky, and the timing almost too perfect. Camila isn't just taller, she's smoother, more efficient, and unlike Angel, she doesn't need a dozen tries to finish at the rim. The Sky didn't just find a new post player, they launched a complete rebrand. Cardoso now controls the paint that Angel once ruled. She's the new face of the offense, the fresh hope for Chicago's future. And that shift, it's got Angel's fans up in arms. Some call it smart strategy, others see it as a betrayal.
I think Angel's really good. I think she's really good, and I just think the team would be better if, you know, they anchored their defense around the elite defensive player and kind of ran their offense, maybe not through Camilla because she's not going to pass it, but run their offense to the elite finisher.
Is this purely a basketball decision, or is there a bigger PR campaign wrapped up with Camilla's name on it? Either way, one thing is undeniable. Chicago is moving on quickly, and the gap between these two players is much larger than anyone anticipated. Put them side by side, and the difference is impossible to ignore. Angel brings the hustle and the fire, no doubt, but when you break down the tape, her flaws become clear.
He may also be fully aware that a massive hole in Angel Reese's game is the fact that she will catch a rebound and then proceed to put up 4 shots to make 1. Again, all the while, people around the perimeter were sitting back going, I'm open, throw me the ball so I can shoot an open 3. Nah.
Her footwork is unsteady, her shot hesitant, and her offensive instincts are limited. You can't build a modern offense around someone who needs multiple attempts just to finish a layup. On the other hand, Camila Cardoso is exactly what WNBA teams are searching for right now. Length, efficiency, and huge potential. She spaces the floor, finishes through contact, and has upside coaches dream about. Angel Reese has built an enormous brand, but that doesn't matter when defenders pack the paint and dare her to shoot from outside. Coaches don't design game plans based on Instagram hype. They need players who can deliver on the court, not just follow trends.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually feel a little bit better about her standing back further away from the basket, shooting jumpers. I do, actually. Now that I've seen how bad her inside game is, it's still going to be interesting because her claim to fame is what? Double-doubles.
While the team adjusts their offense to spread the floor and move the ball fluidly, Angel Reese seems stuck in yesterday's game, grabbing rebounds, putting the ball back up, running the same plays over and over. But in today's fast-paced WNBA, if you don't adapt, you get left behind. And the most worrying part, it feels like that shift is already happening. You can almost sense Angel Reese's energy fading.
Last year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too.
I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question.
Last season, Angel Reese was full of confidence, bold, proud, and fiercely dominant. She told the world that people weren't watching women's basketball because of just one player. They were watching because of her too. That statement became her trademark, her badge of honor, echoed on ESPN and debated across social media. But now, that fire seems to be fading. The turning point came live on TV during a post-game press conference, when a reporter carefully brought up her viral quote from last year, asking, "You once said, people watch women's basketball not because of one player, but because of you two. Do you still feel that way a year later?" Before the question was even finished, Angel cut them off with just 2 words. Next question. No smile, no explanation, just an awkward silence. The room went cold. Reporters shifted uncomfortably. Even the PR team looked caught off guard. It wasn't just a brush off, it was a retreat. A rare moment when her confidence cracked. For the first time, Angel Reese seemed unsure, not only about her role, but about her place in the league.
Her statements from last year, that's from a circus. That was a clown show statement to have made about watching for us and blah, 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 blah.
Fans quickly picked up on the clip, and it went viral. People weren't just sharing her response. They were dissecting every detail. The pause, the look on her face, the tone of her voice. Some said she seemed exhausted. Others believed the pressure was starting to break her. Whatever the case, the message was clear. The same player who once demanded the spotlight was now avoiding the heat.
And she ducked the guy and said, "Next question." So she doesn't want to take responsibility for her own words.
The WNBA isn't a league for those who hesitate. It rewards players who grow, fight through challenges, and adapt. Angel Reese's brand put her on the map, but her game has to evolve to keep her there. Right now, that evolution hasn't happened, and the league isn't waiting around. This isn't just about drama, it's about direction. Angel can stay frustrated, dodge questions, or ignore the signs all she wants. But the WNBA is moving fast, and at this moment, she's standing still while the rest of the league speeds ahead.
But if she's already away from the basket, maybe that will force the hand. And again, Camila shoots much better from the field, much higher percentage close to the basket.
Her brand is huge and her potential is still undeniable, but none of that counts if she refuses to change. Every player hits this moment, that critical choice between holding on to what made them famous or evolving to stay relevant. Angel Reese is standing at that very crossroads right now. Fans are watching closely, critics are waiting for her next move, and whatever she does next could either revive her career or end it. So what do you think? Is Angel Reese being unfairly targeted, or is this the reality check every pro eventually faces? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story the mainstream won't cover. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.